When Captain America throws his mighty shield. Oh, come on. Hang on, let me get a drink of water.
Okay, that is so good.
Okay, hang on.
Love it.
I coughed right in.
That was too good.
Yeah, there's more.
I know. I'm sorry.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who oppose his shield must yield. He's led to a fight, and a duel is due, when the red and the white and the blue will come through, when Captain America throws his mighty shield. That's it, that's the entire thing.
That was too good.
Captain America, that big blonde Jesus metaphor.
Blonde Jesus metaphor.
He is! He got frozen. He died, and then he died fighting evil, and then came back. That's okay. A Jesus metaphor right there. He is. Most superheroes are, honestly.
Okay, I feel like we really need to start putting this as an actual genuine disclaimer. We are idiots, and our opinions should not be trusted on any real matters, such as blonde Jesus metaphors.
But he is.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, don't be offended by anything we say.
Yeah.
We aim not to be offensive, but to be funny and entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, and here's another little disclaimer. There will be spoilers for most Captain America things ever.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about Captain America, his 80th anniversary.
Captain America's 80th anniversary. Man, that's... Dude, like... Not that I'm some kind of expert on him, but man, that is, that's impressive. Anyway, we should probably introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I'm James.
I'm Ari. And, this is Films, Comics, Books, and Games.
Yes. Today
Just gotta whisper into the mic. This is ASMR top quality here, people.
Okay, so we're gonna be talking about Captain America comics and probably
just
also some
everything,
Captain America
all of it.
Films too.
It's all going in.
Okay, so let's see where to start. Well, Captain America was introduced to this world in March of 1941. Captain America Comics #1 by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby for Timely Comics, the company that would later become Marvel Comics.
And Captain America was, from what I understand, first introduced as a sort of rallying figure, a morale booster to the public against the Germans.
Yeah, I mean, the cover of his first issue was him punching Hitler in the face. So,
yeah.
I mean, he was basically like all other 40s comics. Just another superhero that didn't have a ton of personality to go out and beat up Nazis for propaganda purposes, basically. So superheroes were just propaganda.
And then when did they evolve past that? Like, at the end of the war, or later, or before?
Oh, well, I've talked about this a little bit in a different podcast. I don't know if that one's been posted yet, though.
It has been.
I
think.
Cool. But at the end of the war, comics basically died. There wasn't much in the way of comics. It was not much in the way of superhero comics. When comics moved away from basically being propaganda, that was the 60s, the Marvel age of comics. when Stan Lee created the Fantastic Four, revolutionized the entire business.
So there was like 15 years where everybody was like, eh.
Yeah, pretty much.
But did Captain America continue technically as a comic through there?
Well, that is an interesting point. Because, as we all should know, Captain America, like kind of in the middle of World War II, Steve Rogers' Captain America, was frozen in the ocean. Not to come back up until the 60s.
Yes.
But Captain America continued on into the 50s for a while until comics just were completely discontinued. And that is a confusing thing, but I actually did manage to figure out why. It took me a while, but I figured out why.
Why? Why is that?
Because this one guy, I forget his name, injected himself with super soldier serum in an attempt to replicate Captain America after he vanished, went crazy, and thought he was Steve Rogers, and carried on being Captain America for a long time.
Wait. That was like a figure?
Yeah, that was Captain America after Steve Rogers.
Doesn't Captain America's, like, freeze in ice kind of feel like a... kind of like a King Arthur kind of story? Like, hero saves the day, and then, when you need him he will come back. That's kind of like a basic hero plotline, don't you think?
Yeah, sorta, though technically he didn't show up when you need him most. He was in, like, Avengers issue 3 or 4, I think. And,
But
just,
still basic
it
kind
just
of
showed
thing.
Yeah, sorta, I guess. Yeah, is he Jeebus or is he King Arthur?
Or is he all of them?
Oh, is he every hero?
As I said, that is kind of like a basic hero plotline right there.
Yeah,
If you don't know anything about hero stories, just follow that and you'll get some.
It's a pretty regular one. Actually, the reason that people know what happened to Captain America after he got frozen is because, like, I forget when exactly, but at some point, replacement insane Captain America was stranded on an island that Steve Rogers went on vacation to for some reason.
Wait, he was on vacation? He was frozen, but then he came out of the ice, didn't tell anyone, and was on vacation?
No. After he got melted out, he went on vacation from the Avengers, went to a tropical island, and ran into himself. The replacement himself from the 50s. It was crazy due to the super soldier serum.
Say what?
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
It's kind of crumbling around the edges here.
Yeah,
the story.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna forget about that whole part of the story now. Nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna mention that Steve Rogers is not the original Captain America.
Wait, really?
Yeah, his ancestor, Steven Rogers, is the original Captain America. Well, I mean, it sort of makes sense. He was Captain America in the Revolutionary War.
Well, yes, but Steve is just a shortening of Steven.
It's true.
Although he really went through a wardrobe change after World War II.
Yeah, he did.
Or like in the 60s. I mean, from what I have seen... Never mind, I stand entirely corrected. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. But anyhow, yeah, Steven Rogers even had like a little revolutionary red skull he fought. He had an ordinary iron shield, and all the weaknesses of an unenhanced human male will fail upon lack of air, food, temperature, and sleep. Yeah, nothing particular special about this guy. Just a Just a captain in the Revolutionary War that dressed up in tights and punched people.
So he was
lobsters.
like an actual military captain.
Yeah, I mean, there was other Captain America. Steve Rogers.
It's the same dude.
It is, except for one of them's Revolutionary
Yeah.
novel. And actually, crazy super soldier replication failed attempt guy is not the only Captain America in World War II to come after he got frozen. There's also Mr. Bradley, I forget his first name, who is the first black Captain America, actually.
So it's like as Miles Morales is to Spider-Man.
Yeah, sorta. Basically, in World War II, after Captain America vanished, a bunch of racist people in charge of the military decided to round up a bunch of black soldiers and test replication super soldier serums on them. And Mr. Bradley, he was the only one that survived.
That sounds like standard 40s racist people.
Yep. And then he busted out, put on the Captain America costume he found somewhere, made his own custom shield, flew out to try and stop the Nazis from replicating super soldier serums, because he found out about that somehow.
I gotta say, the story around this is a bit... Not only do we not know it exactly because we don't have any of the... I don't think you have any of the actual comics or have read them. Right?
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well,
also,
I read them.
You have?
Yeah, I have. I just don't... It was kind of a little while ago.
Okay.
And, yeah, he went and he beat up a bunch of Nazis. He destroyed replication super soldier serum Nazi variant. And then he got knockout gassed and was taken prisoner.
And then what happened?
He had a chat with old angry mustache H-Man.
Old angry mustache H-Man?
Yeah, you know who he is.
I know, but...
yeah.
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah, and then he busted out, actually punched him in the face. Steve Rogers has never punched him in the face.
What?
Never.
Friggin' Steve, not even doing his job.
Yeah, the cover of Captain America Comics Volume 1 is clickbait. Clickbait, I tell you.
Clickbait? Not clickbait?
The first instance of clickbait.
The first recorded instance of clickbait.
Yes.
And, that's too good.
Yep. And then Mr. Bradley, he went home and met up with his girlfriend, got married, had kids.
And had a happy life.
Except for not, because as a side effect, the super soldier serum made him
Oh boy.
Yep. And so sorta happily ever after.
Maybe people should stop taking that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the worst drug ever.
Yeah. It really is. Anyhow.
It makes you a Marvel hero.
I mean, that's not so bad. And then his grandson, something Bradley also, became the first Patriot. But it turns out he was taking super soldier drugs in pill form, MGH, mutant growth hormone.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. And he was one of the young Avengers. But then eventually people found out, he got ousted for it, and then he tried to take a different kind of drug to be a superhero, got beaten up, and had to get a blood transfusion from his grandpa, which gave him superpowers.
What?
Yeah, I know. No word on whether or not he's gonna get... No word on whether or not it has the same side effect on him.
I'm so freaking confused right now.
It's confusing, I know.
I
Guy got experimented on, became grandson, took drugs, got hurt, blood transfusion, superpowers.
that sounds about right.
Yeah. And then that was stuff. Those are some of the lesser known Captain Americas. And it's convoluted already. Just wait. Just wait.
So then what's the next step for Captain America's story from there? Because was that back still in the 40s and 50s, or was that in 60s?
Well,
or does it depend which one?
Well, Patriot is like early 2000s stuff.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but let's see. What are we talking about Captain America next? Well, he got unfrozen by the Avengers. Joined the Avengers.
Yeah, no shit, bro.
And then the Avengers got attacked by aliens that turned them into statues.
It sounds like a classic Medusa story right there.
Oh yeah, according to Stan Lee, it was one of these aliens inspired the story of Medusa.
Inspired the story of Medusa?
Yeah, came to Earth in ancient Greek times and froze a bunch of soldiers, and then because some storyteller was like, Medusa, write the story.
What? Who? Okay.
I don't know.
What?
And then,
I'm starting to doubt Stan Lee's credibility sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's not supposed to be historical.
I know,
like
I'm just
one-issue story bringing back the first superhero he ever wrote on. Stan Lee wrote Captain America issue number 2 because Joe Simon thought he had potential. Well,
now he's
bringing
gone.
him his finger. Yes. Ugh. Praise be the mighty Lord of Comics, Excelsior.
I mean, I'm sad about it, but honestly, he was really old. He lived a great life.
It's true.
He didn't die without warning in a car crash or something.
It's true.
It was okay. But,
yeah.
So then, man, these stories are weird and mixed around and kind of incoherent.
Yeah, a little bit.
I
mean, that's how comics used to be in the 60s. It was just, every story was basically just a one-off and one story per issue. It's not like it is now with every story taking about a year.
Consecutive stories.
Yes.
So, then, what was the first movie with Captain America in it?
Oh, no, we will not talk about the first Captain America movie. No.
You gotta do it, man.
No, we are just skipping over it, please. I don't want to talk about it.
You gotta talk about it. Hey, you agreed to do this, man. Come on. I don't even know what you're worried about. I don't know what movie you're talking about. What was the first Captain America movie?
Jeez, I'm looking for it. Let me see.
I'm scared now.
Yes, you should be. Don't. Yeah. Well, let's see. There's been a lot of various Captain America things. There was a 1979 film, which was really bad.
What was it called?
Just Captain America,
Just
Captain America, the 1979 TV movie.
Okay.
I don't know.
Have you ever watched it?
I have not. There's not much to say. There's also the 1990 film. There it is. There is the one that I hate. There it is. Captain America 1990 film.
Have you watched it?
Written by... yes. It was directed by Albert Pune and Stephen Tolkien.
Okay, so tell me why you are so disgusted by this movie.
Because it's terrible. Have you ever watched Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3?
No. But I've
Well, they
heard
are.
you,
Yeah.
whining about them. No.
Yeah. Well, like most pre-MCU Marvel movies, some of the X-Men movies were pretty good, but besides that, most of them are really bad.
Just
This one,
generally bad, like bad acting, bad directing,
bad acting,
bad
bad
execution,
directing.
bad story.
Yeah.
Just bad.
This falls perfectly into there, and honestly, it's probably the worst one. I don't know what the worst part is. The fact that I don't know which is worse. The fact that his shield is obviously plastic. The fact that his suit is the fact that his muscles are so obviously rubber.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh man. I can just imagine it now. I'm dying already.
Ugh.
Rubber muscles and a plastic shield.
The fact that Steve Rogers has polio in it for some reason.
How does Steve Rogers get polio?
I don't know. He just does.
And what? What?
Yeah, I know. You see how bad this is? You see how bad.
I don't see anything, but I can understand how bad it is, yes.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay. And then,
Oh, and I'm pretty sure it has is this a sequel? It does have a sequel.
It does have a sequel.
Captain America 2, Death Too Soon.
Death Too Soon? Gosh. That's just a title waiting to be memed upon.
Oh, wait, actually, no. This is a sequel to the Captain America serial film, the Captain America movie before the 1990s.
And what was it you said, 79?
Yeah, 1979.
Bruh. Okay. Man, Captain America's a bit,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, with that many movies, you can't possibly keep the plot straight.
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, Captain America has a bad history in movies. Until finally, the Marvel movies happened.
Finally. Right.
They're pretty good.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
The Marvel movies...
They're good. They're really good.
Yeah. They are pretty good. I mean...
Yeah, no.
So, what's the new movie that's coming out?
There isn't one. There's the Disney Plus show, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, it's a show?
Is coming out. Yeah, coming out on the 19th.
Ah, if only it could have come out on the 17th. 17th is 80th anniversary, right? Or is it 18th?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is, and that's should be when this podcast is posted.
It is. Sadly, no, it is not.
Yeah. Unless something happens.
Yeah. No, don't even.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I get that they normally post their things on Friday, but I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah, like, how hard is it to post something 2 days soon?
yeah. I don't know, man. But like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Wow, what a creative name, man.
The name doesn't have
creative.
to be creative as long as the show is good.
I guess. I mean, any show with Bucky Barnes as a protagonist must be pretty funny.
Yeah. So, do you want to hear about some more of the comic apps? There's a lot. There's a lot more of them. Let's see.
Scared. I am scared.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Please. What?
Well, I guess no, 5 more if we don't count Steve Rogers.
5? Oh, man.
So anyhow, first up, Captain America had his first problems to do with the U.S. government. With a Marvel Comics version of the Watergate scandal. And he was just like, that's whack. I'm gonna give up on America. And he became the man without a country, Nomad. Dun 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 dun.
What?
Nomad.
I.
It was cool. He jumped around. He had a cape. He didn't have any shields. He threw like these little metal discs.
So he threw chakrams at people.
Yeah, basically.
Instead of a shield.
Yeah, except instead of like having the center having a hole in it, he just threw like the entire disc. More like a mini frisbee, honestly.
A deadly frisbee.
No, he didn't kill.
Okay,
yeah.
So then what happened? What
are
the other ones?
A longtime fan of Captain America, while he was Nomad, the second Black Captain America stepped up and became Captain America. Forget his name. And then the Red Skull killed him.
Classic.
And then Captain America was like, oh my god, I have to be Captain America again to stop this from happening. And he became Captain America.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just what happened.
So basically, one of his fans tried to emulate him and become a superhero vigilante, and died. As you do.
Yeah, I mean, died after a pretty successful career as Captain America. Even worked with the Avengers a handful of times. Just he couldn't handle Cap's greatest foe, Red Skull, and the fact that he didn't have any superpowers gave him a bit of a disadvantage there.
Yeah, it's true. Just basically like Batman then. Gadgets, gadgets.
Except for no gadgets, just a shield.
Just a shield.
Just a shield.
I gotta say, that sounds pretty impressive.
He couldn't even really throw it in the same way Cap did to get it like to go ding 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 ding.
So basically he's just a brawler.
Yeah, basically.
With no redeeming qualities other than he's good at it.
I mean, he was an interesting character. Interesting little arc there for Cap. Didn't last that long though.
So these are technically quote unquote canon.
Yeah, they're all canon.
Yes, but sometimes it's just a bit, the stories a bit sort of ignore each other in a lot of things like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe, but it's still all canon.
Technically. But, so then, you said there were others?
Oh, yeah.
God.
So, and then Captain America also had another problem with the U.S. government again, and quit again, and became the Captain.
The Captain?
Yeah, just the Captain.
Okay, Captain America really needs to pick someone to follow. Although I guess he is kind of a like culture figure. So.
Yeah, Ari, people follow Cap. Cap does not follow people.
It's true. So I guess that is a good way. You know, if you were like a Captain America writer and you had some very strong opinions about some bad decisions the government made, you could say, "Well, Captain America's leaving."
Yeah, I mean that's basically what they did. And then the government chose a new Captain America. Just straight up chose a new one.
Wait, the actual government or the government
in
the comics?
Well, the government in the comics, obviously. Okay. The American government doesn't care what Captain America does.
I was gonna say, you seem so sincere about that. I was gonna wonder, wait, the actual government?
No, the Marvel government.
Yeah,
they chose a new Captain America. John Walker, the super patriot he used to be. He was like evil Captain America. He fought Captain America. He's really strong.
So he's like Venom is to Spider-Man.
Yeah, sorta. I mean, he's about equally patriotic, but just in the bad way of being patriotic, like those Capitol Hill stormers.
Yeah, there's Capitol Hill stormers.
Stupid stormers.
I would say I don't want to offend anyone, but I am perfectly fine with offending anyone who supported that riot.
Yeah, yeah.
If you were there, by the way, get a life. Stop following lies.
Yeah. Now, yeah, and John Walker became Captain America, and he was for a while, until eventually, Steve Rogers decided to become Captain America again. He's like, you know what? I'll be Captain America again.
These guys keep taking over my job.
Yeah, and then both Captain Americas had like a big press conference, and then like a Hydra sniper showed up to try and kill Steve Rogers' Captain America, but shot John Walker instead, and everybody thought he was dead for a while. But it turns out he was kept alive by the government and had his memory wiped and became a U.S. agent, and eventually got his memory back. Bunch of stuff. Bunch of confusing stuff. But right now he's the U.S. agent and he's beating people up.
Okay.
He was the Captain America for the West Coast Avengers for a while the East Coast Avengers had Captain America.
West Coast for life, peeps.
Don't tell him which coast we live on. You just insulted the Capitol Hill stormers. Hello, storm the entire West Coast to find us. Oh no, they can enlist Fit and Fat Tony to find me.
Oh no. No. Don't you even start that, James.
Okay. Anyhow, and then
just storm all the buildings, and I mean, they don't know how to burn a building.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. It's not that much.
I know.
But then Cap was Captain America again, and things were relatively uneventful. Saved the president from being killed a couple of times, led the Avengers, went to space. You know, standard stuff.
Alright.
And then, of course, what everybody knows was coming.
Who?
The thing everybody knows was coming came. The Civil War.
Yeah.
So, the government wanted to regulate superheroes like weapons.
Because, to be fair, superheroes do destroy a lot of stuff.
It's true.
It's not like they're exactly careful when they're fighting. But then again, neither are the villains that they fight against.
It's true. And so Iron Man said,
better the devil you know?
Yeah. And Steve Rogers said, no way, that's whack. That's defiant freedom and stuff. Let's fight.
When you say it like that, it kind of sounds like an anti-masker.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But anyhow, yeah, big old Civil War superheroes fighting each other. I don't know. I think we all kind of know what happened there.
I mean, yeah.
Just superheroes fighting each other. And then,
classic.
In the end, Captain America lost and was arrested by Tony Stark.
How do you arrest Captain America? I mean,
he was technically breaking the law.
But, like, still, how do you even...
You just do.
You just do. Yeah, and then there was, and then after that there was, Infinity War, and,
Yeah, but... Actually, something happened when Cap was being taken up the steps to his court. Something that would forever shape the Marvel
What?
He got shot in the face.
Wait.
Some guy was mad at him for somebody dying because of a superhero or something, and he just straight up shot him.
Okay, let me just make a plain statement right now. No matter who you are, no matter what you're wearing, no matter what's going on, if you get shot in the face, you are dead. Dead, 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 dead.
Nope. He survived.
God. Frickin' plot armor, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tony Stark faked his death to illegally lock him up because he thought that he wouldn't be able to get him in jail, or maybe he got displaced in time somehow, or maybe Tony Stark displaced him in time to save his life. There's a bunch of options for what happened there. And everybody has their own belief how he survived, but he did.
Okay.
But for a while, everybody thought he was.
And then what happened?
And then Bucky took over.
Okay.
He just broke into a S.H.I.E.L.D. compound, stole the S.H.I.E.L.D., got his own suit laced with vibranium. Bam! Captain America. Dun dun dun.
I really kind of think Bucky should be the new Captain America, not Falcon, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah. And
Bucky just seems more suited for the job, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Because he's got the arm.
Well, yeah, also he's more like a Captain America style kind of figure. Also, he is Captain America's oldest friend.
Yeah, it's true. And yeah, it took him a while, but eventually Bucky figured out what being Captain America is all about, and he led the Secret Avengers, the team of Avengers, the unregistered team of Avengers with Hawkeye, and Cade, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange, and Jessica Jones, and stuff.
Ant-Man.
No, not Ant-Man.
Wait. No, because...
Wolverine.
Oh, no, wait, sorry, never mind.
Fist.
Right. Sorry, I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, and they had a few fights with the registered Avengers led by Tony Stark. For the most part, they just sort of layered at each other.
Because if I am correct, all these comics, this is mostly in comic lore, and this was a decent ways before the movies. Like, what, 20 years?
No, because Civil War was in the early 2000s.
Okay, so not quite, like 15 years maybe.
Yeah, about.
Okay. And then, I assume there's some random other stuff, and then we come to Everybody Knows Infinity War and Endgame, and then...
Sorta.
Where, you know... what was I gonna say? I'm intelligence. I'm having a brain attack. Oh yeah. He became crazy old, and now he's not Captain America again. Or anymore.
Not
somehow.
Exactly. Well, first of all, Bucky eventually gave up being Captain America because Steve came back from the dead and his body was taken over by the Red Skull, but then they fought, and Bucky helped Steve get back in control of his body, but then Steve retired again. And became the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. Apparently.
Why? Who?
Actually, no, not the head of S.H.I.E.L.D., like the public liaison.
The public face
to S.H.I.E.L.D.
of S.H.I.E.L.D.
The public face of S.H.I.E.L.D. And took on like a blue star on the chest. No red here. And, but eventually Bucky confessed to all of his crimes as a Winter Soldier and got arrested. He just went to jail for a while.
Yeah.
And then Steve Rogers fought this guy, I forget, like, something Nail.
I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like most people don't know between every single Captain America story that we do know.
That's true. And
even though it seems like only like what, 1 or 2 years, sometimes there's like years worth of stories.
Yeah, and Steve had like a final fight, and he got the super soldier serum sucked right out. Just lost it. Gone. He became old. really, really old.
So is this like a parallel story to Infinity War and Endgame?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so as I
Yeah,
said, it is technically, quote, canon, end quote. It's not
it
exactly
is
all
canon.
fitting.
I mean, it's very different to the movies.
But I
the
guess in the
movies-
comic universe, it's not technically... You can basically bypass that by saying, oh, well, the comic universe isn't the same as the movie universe anyway. I know none of this. That's kind of the point.
No, it's not at all. They're two completely separate universes.
But still the same character.
Basically, yeah.
Which is a bit confuzzling, but I guess it works.
Yeah, different stories.
It's not like it's gonna kill anyone.
Yeah, and Steve was
Except
like,
my brain.
you know what, Falcon? My friend, the Winter Soldier, he's in jail, so I can't make him replace me again. Here's the vibranium shield. It to punch racist people in the face. Have fun.
Okay.
Keep those wings. They're super. You need
Yeah, those wings are super awesome.
the advantage. And he punched racists in the face. So people didn't like him because he actually voiced a lot of his political opinions.
Oh no, not actual political opinions from a figurehead.
Yeah, Steve Rogers never did that. He just kind of supported the government.
Yeah.
But Sam had a bit of like fresh comments and told everybody.
It's like if I don't know.
People got
like Katy Perry said something against the government. Oh no, not celebrities having actual, genuine, real life human opinions.
Yeah. Yeah, people didn't like him for that.
Well, yeah. And so what they gonna do about it?
They just protested and threw stuff at him. It was sad.
Okay. So.
And then what?
Never mind.
So what?
Keep going. Keep going.
And then standoff happened. Maria Hill, replacement Nick Fury, leader of S.H.I.E.L.D., got her hands on a bunch of cosmic cube shards. Cosmic cubes are like a reality-altering cube. They can do basically anything except for they're a living creature's soul. So like the Infinity Gauntlet, but slightly less. Slightly.
Okay.
And used it to, and actually managed to get around the little hiccup and use it to brainwash supervillains to basically pull a WandaVision and force them into sitcom life.
Sitcom life?
Yeah, the ultimate supervillain prison where they are in like just a nice little brainwash to be nice neighbors in a sitcom, like a sitcom suburban city. Just she basically turned them all into Ned Flanders.
Oh God.
There were many diddlies. Many diddlies. So
I am in
many
pain
diddlies.
right now. So,
Diddly!
okay, so
But the cosmic cube was sentient and had the mind of a toddler. Not a toddler, like a little girl, 5 years old or something.
So, question: where does this end?
Well, Red Skull tried to use girl to take over and convince her that Hydra is the best thing ever. But so what happened was all the supervillains turned back, and all three Captain Americas, Bucky and Sam and Steve, all had to fight together. And then Steve got turned.
Steve was like freaking ancient.
Yeah, but then the Cosmic Cube turned him into 20 years old again.
Oh, still with no super serum in him.
No, but also put the super serum back.
Oh. Okay.
So now he was back, and they all three of them used the shield at once. It was really epic, and they were like playing catch and like bouncing the shield off bad guy skulls.
Sounds
It
pretty
was
great.
cool. Yeah, but there was bad from that because Red Skull snuck compound and convinced Cubic, the Cosmic Cube girl, that Hydra was the best thing ever, and she brainwashed Captain America to think that he was Hydra. Dun dun dun.
Okay, I have a genuine question. When does the Captain America comic lore end?
It's still going on now. It
No,
never
but like,
ends.
what is the final that you know of?
Non-existent. Non-existent.
Okay. Genuine question, this is getting a bit long. How close are we to, like, the end of this story?
Well, I guess there's sort of something similar to a finale coming up. The secret invasion thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then secret invasion happened, and Steve Rogers, Hydra Cap, and a bunch of Hydra agents infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D. government. Well, actually, not just S.H.I.E.L.D. He became the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then he staged a whole bunch of disasters. Because apparently there's a law that if too much chaos happens, then control over the government will be turned over to the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. So...
Wait, hold on.
So,
Something that I never really processed. Is S.H.I.E.L.D. a government organization?
yeah, technically.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. So then after he got that authority, him and all the Hydra guys came out and took down all the non-Hydra S.H.I.E.L.D. guys and just took over the entire American... all USA. And then, in a huge, crazy thing, all the Avengers and all the superheroes showed up at Washington, D.C. to try and stop Cap. And Cap just straight up picked up Mjolnir and smited them all.
Seriously?
Yep.
So, Hydra Cap, you mean?
Yeah, Hydra Cap just smited all the Avengers.
Like, in an instant?
Mjolnir. Yeah, he just picked it up, waved it around, lightning.
And what happened after that?
And, well, he had complete control over the American government. He locked the Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel and all those cosmic space guys out of the planet using a space shield. It had endless waves of Chitauri flying at them to also try and stop the control of the government being turned back. Because if he kept it under constant crisis, that would happen. It would never happen. And, yeah. Luckily, a bunch of superheroes survived and escaped. They had like an underground thing going on, trying to save people from being brainwashy stuff. And things were going okay. But then stuff started happening. The Cosmic Cube, they had to go out and try and collect Cosmic Cube shards of Cubic, who was apparently killed, and the shards. Because that makes sense.
Okay.
And they just had to go around the world collecting Cosmic Cube shards.
Okay.
So they could try and use them to turn Cap back. But Cap and his evil Avengers, including Thor, because Thor was like, he lifted the hammer, he must be worthy and right, I must work for Hydra Cap now. He must be work because he...
That makes sense. Thor has kind of a code with that thing.
Yeah. And, there was a bunch of fights, and stuff.
And as of the current knowledge you have, has Cap been turned back?
Oh yeah, at the end
Okay.
of the event, Cap got all the cosmic cubes and got like a Captain America, Hydra, Iron Man armor, and the cosmic cube as the arc reactor, and changed all of reality to make it everything Hydra. But Bucky Barnes was shrunk into the final cosmic cube shard by Ant-Man, so he could go inside the cosmic cube and bring out original and use it to copy Cap and bring original Cap to existence.
And that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they fought Hydra Cap versus Cap. Big epic fight. And Hydra Cap was losing, so he goes to grab Thor's hammer to smite Cap, but he can't lift it because
let me guess, Captain America's essence and soul was the only mental power that could lift the hammer.
Yeah, basically. So then Cap was like, "Here, let me help," and lifted up the hammer and just smashed Hydra Cap in the face. Pow.
And I assume Thor turned back, realizing this?
Yeah, Thor's like, "Huh, I made a mistake, so..."
So, hey, who wants to let me back in the group, guys?
Yeah, I've never been doing it. Friends again?
Okay, and where did it go from there?
Well, America remembered what he did, and everybody was kind of afraid of Cap now. It just has like a lasting effect on his image.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sam Wilson, Captain America, was like, "No way, I quit being Captain America now." He just went back to being Falcon.
Okay.
And Hydra Cap was locked up in a secure shield facility. So at the very end, there's sort of like a bonus scene where it's implied that there are Hydra operatives inside the shield facility.
I kind of want to see that become a movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. And it was not that long ago that happened. That is kind of like most. It is kind of... So it's possible that will be coming.
Okay. That sounds actually pretty epic, if that were to become a movie.
Yeah.
So
would not object to it.
Is that the end, as of now, of the Captain America comic story?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Right now, he's just kind of dealing with the repercussions of
the whiplash,
happening.
Basically.
Yeah, so basically, yeah. Though there is like a celebratory 80th anniversary comic series. It's going to be coming out on this anniversary. That's like all Captain America's working together. It's going to be pretty cool.
You'll have to tell me about that.
I will. I'm going to read it. It's going to be good.
Alright.
So, but yeah, that's basically Captain America's story so far.
And then, of course, there's the movies, which are basically more action-packed, slightly altered versions to make it more appealing to all audiences.
Yeah, and a bit shorter, too.
A bit shorter, yeah, that's true. Alright, so that's all?
Yeah, that's it.
That's all he says after 55 minutes of talking about this?
It's only been 42 minutes.
It's actually been 55 minutes of recording.
Oh, wow.
Okay, first off, before we end this...
Yeah?
You are extremely well versed in this.
Thanks.
I mean, I don't know. I assume there's somebody who may or may not listen to this, assuming anybody listens to this, but there's probably somebody who there's definitely other people who also are this knowledgeable about, like, ancient Marvel comics and stuff, but still, bro,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
I'm pretty sure.
impressive.
I'm pretty sure Jeff Albertson will be correcting me.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
No.
That is comic book guy's real name. The Simpsons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said it once in one episode. But
Okay.
yeah, that's his name.
All right. Well. All right. Happy 80th anniversary, Captain
Yeah,
America.
here's to 80 more great years.
Yeah. First, you got to make it to 100, though.
Ooh, yeah.
Wonder what'll be going on then.
Who knows? Here's to future Cat.
Yeah. All right. Well.
All right. So we're gonna wrap it up here, guys.
It's been
Hope you
pretty
enjoyed.
long. Pretty great.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed about learning about the 80 years of Captain America, first comic Stan Lee ever scripted.
And as you said, here's to, I'm not sure if we'll get 80 more years, but here's to 100 years.
Yeah. So yeah, well, first of all, I got a shameless plug. Check out the First and Final
Our
YouTube channel
which
full gaming
is
content.
probably where you came from anyway.
Yeah, most likely, actually. Probably most of you guys came from First and Final.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So, yeah, this has been Films, Comics, Books, and Games. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
goodbye.